Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back to another episode of How to Build Your 360 Photo Booth. I just want to show y'all I did make some changes, especially on this swing arm. I welded a couple more pieces onto it to kind of give it a little balance to make it more movable to where it would move freely. And I wanted to show y'all my motor that I got, that I put in it. The motor that I put in is a 12 volt or 24 volt motor. And I put a twist lock plug on it because I didn't want nobody accidentally plugging 120 volts in it thinking that they could just get the motor going without the transformer, because it will burn the motor up. The motor will turn as fast and as very strong, or it'll turn as slow as you want it. I didn't want to put one of those real little cheap motors on there. This motor right here actually cost me $150, but I can possibly get one a lot cheaper because I bought the mid-grade one. I did not buy the lowest grade one to start out with because I wanted to make sure it worked and see how much power it has. This is the swing arm right here that's connected onto the bearing, and you can see I can adjust it to where I can slide it in or out. This is the leveler where I can break it down. I made all that stuff by hand. This is the swing arm that comes up on it. And I just put this thing on here for now, which I took off of an old tripod, which actually can go up and go down and give me more leverage where I can connect my phone or iPad onto it because it has a little screw in it right there. Okay. This, I also added LED lights to it. That's what this plug is right here, to run LED lights off of a battery pack. Something similar to this is what I'm running, and it will be mounted right, a case for batteries right on this right here, so you can plug the lights into it. We get into that a little bit later, but I did finish it. Let me show you my control. This is my control cable right here. You see? It has on and off. I also got a reverse switch that I can put on it, that I'm gonna put on there in the same box to make it reverse. That's the speed control. And in this box right here is the transformer, what I was telling you all about. It's a 120 volt transformer, but it's also 12 or 24 volts. So, but what I'm running is 24 volts. I have the instructions to it right there. So this is the other end, what plugs into the 360 photo booth twist lock right here. This is 12 volts actually. I mean 24 volts. So let's just plug this in. Let's see if I can plug this in with one hand. Let's plug this in. Let's see. Give me a second. Let's plug this in. I just plug it in and lock it. Right there, you see? Okay, and that keeps people from plugging in like straight wall plug or something to it by me having that twist lock on it. Then let's come back over here. This is the transformer. What I do next is I plug the transformer into a wall outlet right here. So now I got the transformer plugged into the wall outlet. This right here is the actual control, the cord. So we're gonna put that right here on this table for now. And believe it or not, this thing will actually run off of your car battery if I wanted to. If I wanted to hook it up to my car battery, I could hook it up to my car battery. The only thing I had to do is change it over to 12 volts. But right now I got it running on 24 volts. So what I'm gonna do now is put the base on it. And this thing is very nice. It's a nice size. I mean, probably up to 5 people can get on this thing. Unlike some of the other cheap Unlike some of the other cheap 360 photo booths that I've seen, where only 2 people can barely get on it. This thing can hold up to 5 people, and it is very strong. Once you put it on the floor end, it is very strong. Okay, but I'm also gonna add lights and stuff into this too, and I also have a glass floor that I'm gonna put in it. But I'm gonna bring that to y'all in another segment. But right now, let's just see how it works. Okay, matter of fact, let's see if this is charged up. We're just gonna lay the battery pack up here for now and plug up the LED lights. Actually, normally that goes on at the bottom. You see the LED lights are on now. They're on. They're on. So this is how it looks. This is how it looks. This is my 3D homemade 360 photo booth. Okay. So now let's go over to the control. And we take the control. I got a long enough cord on to get back out of the way and everything. You see I got a ring light right there for it and all. And it works. Now also I want y'all to know, the next thing we're going to get into is the software for this thing. I'm using TouchPix is what I'm going to use. I found out that's the best software to use for this 360 photo booth. It's the best. Trust me. Okay, so what I do is I turn it on right here with this switch on. Then I take and adjust it up, control it with this right here. And you can see, you heard it come on. And this is it right here. I'm gonna show y'all it can move as slow as I want it to move. It can move as slow as I want it to move. You see? Or it can move as fast as I want it to move. So it's working, and it's working very, very, very well. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I only got about, and this particular one right here, and it's kind of a little bit overbuilt, but I got probably about $400 spent in it. You see? And this is it. This also has a timer, and I can set the timer for it to spin 3 times or 2 times, and it'll shut down until I cut it off and cut it back on. In this box right here. Y'all look at this box. Take that name down, and I'll leave a link below so you can order that if you want. You see, it's working well. That's my 360 photo booth. And I got all kind of accessories and everything to go with it. I even got another floor, glass floor to go in it. So, hey, if y'all interested, like, subscribe. And, hey, send me questions if you got questions about it. I can tell you the size of everything, the steel, the metal, whatever it took for me to build it. It only took me probably actually about 8 hours in time to build this 360 photo booth. This is how you build a 360 photo booth. And this thing is very strong, and I'll jump up on here and show you that it's very strong. It doesn't rock. I mean, like, this is me right here in this spot. Look how much more space I got. I am in one spot. I am in one spot right here. And then where I am, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 6 people can get on this thing. And it'll actually hold 6 people. I mean, without tilting, without bending or any of that. I don't have any of that, you know. So, like, subscribe. And for now, peace out. 360 photo booth. How to build your 360 photo booth right here. I'm Lamar Griffith, and I want to say peace out, y'all.